Alright, guys. Today I want to speak to you about the tragic, deeply sobering event that occurred today, or the 23rd of December. And it includes that has profoundly affected not only the immediate community, but also the state and the nation. Shortly after 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Delaware State Police received urgent reports of gunfire inside the DMV, prompting a rapid and coordinated enforcement response. Officers immediately rushed to the scene, established perimeters, and implemented active shooter protocols designed to protect civilians and prevent further harm. As the situation developed, law enforcement worked to evacuate those inside the building safely and communicated to the public to avoid the area while officers secured the facility. Within roughly 30 minutes, authorities confirmed that the situation had been contained and there was no longer a threat to the public safety, reflecting the speed and the professionalism and training of those responding under life-threatening conditions. Tragically, during that response in Delaware, a state trooper was fatally shot. A loss of that officer will reverberate through that community. The officer's sacrifice reminds us all of the profound courage and dedication required to protect the public and the very real risk faced daily by law enforcement personnel. The suspected shooter was also confirmed to have died during the incident, and the officials have made it clear that there's no ongoing danger to the community. While some reports suggest additional injuries, authorities continue to verify these details and identities and motives of those involved that have not yet been released as the investigation remains ongoing. In response to the incident, the Delaware Department of Justice joined state police at the scene to assist with evidence collection and investigative efforts, ensuring that the incident is examined thoroughly and accurately. As a precaution, the DMV office access of state were closed for a remainder of the day, both to facilitate the investigation and to safeguard the public. Public leaders included Governor Matt Meyer, and Delaware's congressional delegation issued statements expressing profound sorrow, extending prayers to the family of the fallen trooper, honoring their sacrifice of law enforcement personnel, and emphasizing the importance of supporting those affected by this tragedy. The words remind us that impact of such events extends far beyond the immediate moment of violence, touching families, colleagues, and communities in deep and lasting ways. This incident also offers an important opportunity to reflect on the resilience of the communities in the face of the tragedy. Events like this can shake the sense of safety, leaving many to feel fear, confusion, and grief. It's fears of grief in one another to provide comfort and honor of those who are affected. My bad. Events like this can shake the sense of safety, leaving many feeling fear, confusion, and grief. Yet in the days that follow, communities often demonstrate incredible strength, coming together to support one another to provide comfort and honor those affected. Local organizations, neighbors, fellow citizens often rally to provide assistance to the families of the law enforcement officials who were affected. Moreover, the loss of Delaware State Trooper highlights the importance of the ongoing support of the families of law enforcement officers. When an officer falls in the line of duty, their family bears the weight of unimaginable grief, and the broader law enforcement community shares its loss. Programs providing counseling, financial assistance, and peer support are critical to helping these families navigate immediate and long-term challenges they face. As society recognizes the honoring and sacrifice of these law enforcement officers, we also need to support their families, which is both a moral responsibility and a reflection of our shared commitment to the justice system. This event also underscores the broader significance of preparedness, rapid response, and the coordination for public safety. When active shooter incidents are rare, their unpredictability requires consistent vigilance, training, and interagency cooperation to minimize the harm. Also, as the public is being told, if you see something, say something. The actions of the Delaware State Police in this case likely prevented further loss of life, demonstrating how professional courage and quick decision making can save lives even in the most dire of the circumstances. At the same time, in service as a reminder of the fragility of life and the unexpected challenges of the communities and individuals may face in public spaces. As we reflect on the tragedy, we must hold on to both the pain and loss of the resilience of a human spirit. We honor the fallen trooper for their service and sacrifice, and we support the families and loved ones who are grieving. We recognize the courage of first responders who continue to put themselves in harm's way to protect others. We also honor the strength of the Wilmington community and the broader Delaware community, which will come together to support one another and to grieve collectively and find ways to heal and continue after the aftermath of this violence. It is through solidarity and resilience that communities recover, learn, and grow stronger even in the face of tragedy. As we conclude, let us take a moment to reflect on everything we have discussed today. We examined the facts of tragic events in the Delaware DMV, honored the bravery and sacrifice of the fallen Delaware State Trooper, acknowledged the rapid and professional response of law enforcement, and recognized the ongoing investigation into the incident. When further information is available, authorities will inform the public. We've considered the deep impact of such events have on communities, as well as the resilience that emerges in times of crisis or critically supporting the families of these who serve and protect us. While the loss is profound and the pain is real, the tragedy also reminds us the strength and compassion and unity that can rise in the face of violence. Let us carry forward these lessons not only to honor those affected, but to recommit ourselves to fostering a safer, stronger, and a more compassionate community. We may remember a sacrifice, support the survivors, and work together to ensure the courage, solidarity, and hope to continue to guide in the days to come. Thank you for listening. Prayers to the family and the victims of the DMV shooting in Delaware. And we hope you recover and you have a safe and healthy Christmas. Thank you.